Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have this little beanie situation going on right now. My parting wasn't kind of going. Oh my god. I have such a huge head. I'm just gonna stay like this so you guys won't see it. Now I know where my son got his head from. For today's video, I wanted to do a little eyeshadow tutorial. I haven't done an eyeshadow tutorial in a while. And I just felt like doing one. So I wanted to do one, and it's this look right here. This is a little smoky eye situation that I got going on, and I absolutely love it. I'm using the Tatibeauty eyeshadow palette. I bought this 2 weeks ago and I was going to do a review on it, but I decided to hold off on it and just play around with the palette, see if I actually really like it, see how the shades blend together, see the shimmer shades, the glitter shades, and all that jazz. And you know what, guys, I really love it. It's a really good palette. The matte shades blend beautifully, the shimmer shades are beautiful, and the glitter shades are really pretty. I'm not a huge fan of glitter for the most part, because I just don't like it getting in my eyes. Even sometimes when I apply like a glitter primer, when you're taking it off, somehow it gets in my eyes, and I don't like that. So I tend not to use glitters as much, but I do enjoy the fact that it has it, just in case I do want to get kind of creative. So overall, I really enjoyed the palette. I love the concept of 4 different finishes and like 6 shades. You have your glitters, your metallics, your sequins, and your mattes. I really enjoy that. I haven't played around enough with the sequins. Today I mostly played around with the mattes and one of the metallic shades, so I just want to give you guys a little heads up on that. But yeah, you know what, let's just get right into this tutorial. I did apply a base already, well, a primer. I applied concealer on my lids and I set it with some powder lightly. Don't go overboard with the setting powder, because then that will affect the blendability of the shadows. So just a little tip. And I'm gonna go straight into the palette already, so let me zoom you guys in really quick. So we're zoomed in a little bit closer. I'm gonna go ahead and just start the process. So before I go in with eyeshadow, I always like to feel my lids. I did set it lightly, but sometimes it can stay a little bit tacky, so this side is a little bit tacky. I'm gonna go in with the shade Aura, and I got this shade right here, and I'm just gonna use that to set any of the tackiness on my lids. I'm not taking too much, I'm just lightly setting it. So I did do a little mini IG tutorial using these shades, so if you guys are interested in that, you can always go check my Instagram. I will link it down below so you guys can go check that out. But today I feel like doing like a really nice smoky look, you know, more like in the browns, orange shades. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go into Ritual, and that is this brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna take that all in my crease. So I'm gonna start right here. So I'm just gonna keep doing that until I like what I see. And the more you pack on, the more intense it's going to get, which I really like. So I'm just gonna keep going. And I am gonna keep this circle shade today. Usually I like to either wing it out or do like a little cut crease situation, but for today I'm just gonna keep it rounded. So I'm just following the shape of my eye. Because I do want to connect the lower lash line to the top, I want it to look nice and cohesive. I am going to take it a little bit on the outer edge, so a little past where my eye stops, just so it connects nicely at the bottom. Now that I've done that, I'm going to start taking it inside the inner part of my eyelid, making sure it's all nice and blended. You really want to be careful on the inner corner, because that's where it can tend to look messy sometimes. So I'm doing it lightly. So far I've only gone in with the Ritual shade, and it's blending out beautifully. This is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette, which is like really a matte brown, but just something about a nice warm brown that blends beautifully. Oh my god, I just love it. So next I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush, and this is by Alamar. I got this in my BoxyCharm box. I'm not sure what month it was, but I'm pretty sure you can go on the Alamar Cosmetics website and you'll find it. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is Story, and it's just this matte burnt orange shade. And I'm gonna take that on my fluffy brush lightly, and I'm just going to blend that into the brown. And doing that is just gonna give it a little bit more dimension to your eye. You know, it's not gonna look basic. It's gonna look like, wow, she knows what she's doing, you know? So I'm gonna take some of that and just blend it, blend it, blend it. And then the higher you go, the less pressure you wanna apply. So I apply a pretty good amount of pressure right here, and then as I get higher and higher, I let go of that pressure, just so it looks nice and seamless and blended. I'm gonna go back in with that Ritual shade and just deepen it up right here. Like that. And then with this shader brush, I'm gonna go in with Memory, and it's this black matte shade, and I'm going to apply on my lid. And this is really going to deepen it up and make it look like a smoky eye. I'm gonna go back in with that blending brush that we were using the shade Ritual in. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that Ritual eyeshadow shade and then blend that brown and black shade together. Then I'm gonna go back in with that Story shade, which is the burnt orange, and I'm going to blend all of that together. So far, so good. I'm pretty much done here. It's really simple, guys. You can see everything looks nice and blended, and it's just super easy. I really love these shades. They blend really nicely together. I'm gonna take on a Morphe M441 brush some of that Ritual shade, and I'm just going to buff that in with the orange just to blend it even more. And I just like going back and forth with my brushes just to make sure everything looks nice and blended. And I am happy with this. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we're gonna focus on the lower lash line. Alright guys, so I've been going back and forth and just making sure that my eyes look pretty symmetrical, and I'm going to do the lower lash line now. So I'm going to take a little pencil brush like this, and this is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill 38 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Memory. It's a black shade. I'm going to go in and pretty much just tightline it right here, taking it as close as I can to my lower lash line like that. I'm gonna do that with the other eye. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Ritual and Story. Just mix those two together, and I'm going to blend that tight line that I just made with the black. And you can smoke it out as much as you want. I feel like smoking it out, don't be afraid to have like a really smoky lower lash line. I feel like that brings everything together and just makes it look nice and cohesive. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to this eye. Really quick, I'm just going to line my waterline with my eye pencil, and this is by MAC. This is their chromographic pencil in black. I love this. This is my favorite one of all time. Usually I would just leave it like this and then apply some mascara and some lashes. But for today, I want to take it to the next level. I'm going to apply this metallic shade, and this is in the shade Memory. I was gonna apply the glitter, but honestly, I'm not gonna be going anywhere fancy. Why am I gonna put on glitter? So I'm just gonna use a metallic shade, and it still looks pretty darn intense. Use my finger to apply it, just because you got way better payoff using your finger than using a brush, or you would have to use like a wet brush. Yeah, that pumped up my eye look. I really like it. See how like better it looks? This shade's really pretty. All right, Tati, did a good job. I'm gonna do this on the other eye. And look at that, beautiful. Oh my god, I really like this. This is coming out so cute. I haven't done like a smoky eye in a while, so I'm like super excited about this, guys. I'm going to just make sure. Last minute blending. I feel like I can blend for hours, and that's like one of my main things of why it takes so long, because of this, because of my eye makeup. I need to stop that. I've been in love with this Pixie mascara. This is their Lash Lift, and I love it because it gets right in there with the wand, and it's 2 wands. I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos. You see? I just love this mascara. And it doesn't clump up. So that's always nice. All right, I feel like this looks pretty just like this, but I want to do something a little bit, you know, extra. I'm gonna apply some Ardell Wispy lashes. This is their foam ink lashes. They look like this, and I'm gonna apply that on my eyeballs. Apply some of the glue. I feel like when doing these tutorials, I don't know how to talk. You know what I mean? Like, I see people do these tutorials and they're like talking about their lives while they're doing their makeup, and they're like they're just so good at it. Maybe it's because I rarely post videos. I just can't. I'm so focused on doing my makeup that I'm not talking. Maybe that's why my makeup videos are boring. So while my lashes are getting tacky from the glue, I'm going to go ahead with that pencil brush that we were using. I just wiped off some of the eyeshadow that was on there. And I'm going to use this shade right here to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. So I'm going to go ahead. I wish they had like a more yellowy toned or like a white toned, like shimmer shade. Because this is like kind of pinky, but I'm just going to try it. That doesn't look bad. I just wish it was like yellowy toned than pink toned. I'm gonna go ahead and take that on the brow bone. Oh, that looks really pretty. And I haven't applied any Fix Plus to this, guys, just so you guys know. These are the pure shadows, and they are amazing. I really love them. Look at it. Doesn't that look cute? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes now. Lashes have been applied, and do you guys see just how like it looks just better? Before I put on my lips and complete this look, I'm going to finish my base makeup. So you might be asking, Jessica, why do you have a beanie on? It's gonna affect your makeup. I just did not want to show my part because it was kind of messy, you know. I'm just going to define my bronzer a little bit. I always do this. I don't know. I feel like I need to stop it with the bronzer, but I can't. Oh, I love this, guys. This has been my favorite thing. I love this. This is by Flower Beauty. The only thing I don't like is that they don't have a huge shade range. I feel like this won't work for deep skin tones, you know. I just wish they came out with more. I'm gonna apply some blush. It's like a very nice subtle pinky blush, fleshy tone. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna apply some Fix Plus and then apply my highlight. Okay, I'm gonna take this Goldie shade right here. This shade is beautiful. Next, I'm going to apply some liner. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Maybelline Liquid Lip in, what is this? Globetrotter. I'm just going to line it. And then fill it in. I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe lip gloss in Trippy. And I'm going to apply that right on top for a nice like shimmery vibe. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I absolutely love it. As you guys saw, this is really easy to create and the shades in this palette are super easy to blend. I am obsessed with this palette. This is my new favorite palette for like everyday use. Obviously, if I need a pop of color or something like that, I will go to a different palette. You know, if I need like a blue, a yellow, a red, something like that. But this is a good basic eyeshadow palette to have for everyday use and to even do like glam looks. You know, the glitters in here are beautiful, and let's get real, when someone's gonna go to like prom or something, unless they're very out there, they're not really gonna do a blue shimmery eye. They're gonna mostly go towards these types of shades. So I feel like this is a very versatile palette that a person that uses makeup on the daily can use, a makeup artist can use. Basically anybody can benefit from this palette. And guys, this was a pretty penny. This was like $57, but I feel like it is worth it. The only downside of this is that it gets pretty messy. So I don't know if you guys can see all the shimmer and just kind of like shadow that's everywhere in the palette. You can clean it, but I just feel like if it wasn't a matte finish, it would have been a lot easier to clean. So you just have to be careful with that. Other than that, I really enjoyed this palette. The mirror is huge, so as I was filming, I was looking into the mirror, you know, to make sure everything was blended and doing my makeup. So I really love the huge sized mirror, and overall I really enjoyed it. So if you guys are looking to purchase this, I say go for it. I love it. All right guys, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, I will leave all of my social media links down below, so if you guys are interested in seeing all of that, I'll leave it down below. You should follow me, especially on Instagram. I do a lot of videos, posts, and fun stuff there, so check me out on there. All right guys, and that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.